Yeah, which, ladies and gentlemen, you're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. Today's another example of a day I didn't want to be here, but I'm here because this is what I like to do when I like to make these videos. So for those of you who don't know, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. What it's about four things. The first two things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, and us suggesting different influencers or different techniques to help us get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of guitar playing. The second part of the practice session is about us getting better at improvisational music. I think improvisational music is improv is an important skill to have. It requires that you take everything that you've learned, not just on practice, but just in life itself, as far as music goes, and to create music on the fly. Now, that's to try to get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of guitar playing as well. All those things, those first two things in a live stream, are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X, about me creating the best music I possibly can using my skill and my practice sessions as a guitar player, and using my understanding of the fretboard to create the best music I can in Logic Pro X. Whether I'm using my guitar as my principal instrument or my principal source of inspiration, creating music in Logic Pro X is the #1 goal. And creating as much music as I possibly can to create dope albums, dope music for other people. So I'll be creating 90% of stuff for me or 95% of stuff for me, where the other 5 to 10%, give or take, will be for music that I create for other people, or musical scores that I create for people who work in the area, in the short film department in the area where I live. Because I know more than probably 15 or 20 directors, but they do short films. So it's not like, I mean, it's an amateur hobby for them, so it's not like a paid gig, but it'd be nice to put my stuff out there and for really people to listen to and just enjoy that. And that way that they don't have to deal with the whole copyright thing. As long as they, I know them, they know me, we work together and help build that relationship. So, and the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go. With that being said, I ask that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you can, and if you want to. Well, I hope that you will, because it helps me stop doing thing number 2, which is in 2 parts. Number 1, I ask people to check out my Ko-fi account, which is located in the description of every single video. If you'd like to make a donation to the account during this period of advertiser-driven revenue purgatory in which I'm currently sitting, which means I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube. I need 1,000 subscribers minimum. So in order to get those things, super chats and stickers, and then as well as getting advertiser-driven revenue, as well as getting what do you call that? Yeah, advertiser-driven revenue and super chats and stickers. Yeah, that's really what it is. So the second thing I ask people to do is, if you don't want to do that, you don't want to donate to the channel using my Ko-fi account, which is located in the description of every single video. And again, you can donate just as little as $1 or €1. Technically speaking, it's $1.14. If you don't want to do that, then you can check out my cryptocurrency referral links. Those cryptocurrency referral links are links to obviously my cryptocurrency platforms on which I am currently trading. It gives you the opportunity to learn how to trade and to understand the fundamentals and the basics of those platforms. Now, what you would do is you take my referral link and you'd sign up using my referral link. They'll say, how did you hear about this? And then you'll say, put in the referral link. So you put in that referral link, and you'll say, you know it because of me, because I am spreading the word about these things. And what happens is these companies will offer you perks that will be exponentially more enticing than that of which you would get if you signed up by yourself. The reasons for that are behind advertising revenue, how little they have to pay. When the more people refer clients, that's less that they have to pay in advertiser-driven revenue, and it helps out because they'll offer you perks, and whatever perks they offer you, they'll offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, up to $100 to reinvest back into the channel, that's how it helps out. So whether you are if I use Binance as an example, once you spend $50 or more on their platform purchasing cryptocurrency, and you make 5 to 10 trades with that $50 in a period of 30 days or less, they will offer you $100 cash back. That $100 cash back they're offering to you, they will also offer to me as I'm the referring client. Because I'm using that $100 to reinvest back into the channel at the end of the year, or I'm using it to reinvest into my cryptocurrency portfolio that I will be cashing out at the end of the year to reinvest back into this. That is how it helps out. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you do that. If you don't want to do that, again, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. You should also be careful. Always be careful when you are trading. I very much enjoyed trading. I was trading earlier today. It was not a great day for trading for me, but it happens. So there are good days and bad days. Yesterday, 2 days ago, were great days. The Friday and Thursday were great days. But today's not a great day. It just happens. So trade at your own risk. If you want to get involved in crypto and you sign up using my referral link, that doesn't mean you have to purchase crypto. It just means that when you do sign up and you're using my referral link, that I'm your reference point. And in the event that you decide you don't want to do that, you don't have to, okay? And the third thing I ask people to do really is the easiest way to help out with the channel is to subscribe to me across all platforms, whether I am active on those platforms like Facebook or I'm not as active on those platforms or not active at all on those platforms like Twitch and TikTok at the moment. Helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow this channel. And helping me grow this channel will inevitably help me grow those accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started here today. And let's get going. We're going to start with these warm-up exercises. We're starting at 70 beats per minute, and I'm going to try to do this exercise correctly. I'm struggling heavily with this because you have to keep all the other fingers down in this particular exercise, which is very hard to do for some reason. I consider myself a really good, really above average intermediate guitar player, and this exercise is extremely difficult for me. So hard. It's so hard. It's not that my brain isn't telling my other fingers to stay when they want to stay off the fretboard, but the idea of the exercise is making sure you keep those fingers down. So this makes that exercise extremely hard. It just takes a lot of time to work on, so we're gonna keep working on it. We don't have enough time to work on those and run through those a bajillion times during the session, but at the same time, we've got to get there. So it's going to be important that I spend a few minutes off screen every once in a while to work on these exercises. So now we're at 100 beats per minute. We're doing the John Petrucci style exercise at 100 beats per minute. You know what? Get that. Let's do 110. We need to start taking this tempo up a little bit more. Alternate spider picking from the 1st to 16th fret at 110 beats per minute. Let's go. That needs a lot of work, but we did it 110 beats per minute. Now let's go all the way up to, we did pick our chromatic tapping from the first to the 16th fret at 110 beats per minute. Let's go. We did it 110 beats per minute. I'm feeling good about that one, but not the alternate spider picking one because it's just sloppy. We're going to take this down to 80 beats per minute, and we're going to work on the Brandon Dion sweep picking exercise. We turn the volume down. I like it. That sounded good. That's nice. Let's try it at 90 beats per minute. See if we can keep that energy up, keep that tempo up, and do the right thing and play these notes correctly. Oh, that's nice. Now we'll go up to 100 beats per minute. See if we can do it there. Again, we've just been working on 100 beats per minute recently. So we're going to push through this one, see if we can do it correctly. Put 100 beats per minute. Now that we finished with that, we're going to go right into the sweep picking exercise at 100 beats per minute. Now we're going to do the sweep picking exercise that we did not do yesterday. So. Not great. Not great at all. It needs a ton of work. It's upsetting sometimes, so I don't want to get upset, but it's really annoying. I'm working on sweep picking. Everyone's like, oh, sweep picking's easy. It's like, not for me, apparently. Not great. Frustrating, but we gotta keep working. 120 beats per minute, same exercise. Frustrating, not great. Not great, but I can do better. I know I can do better. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to work on this, guys. Sweeping exercise. I was talking about it yesterday. I was thinking about it, and some of the things that it said that were things that need to be done are angling the pick. So I'm working on that. I don't fucking know what's happening. This is really annoying. Some people are really good at sweep picking. I'm so fucking trash at it. We're going to 105 beats per minute. We're going to do the scales today, guys. I'm sorry about this negative energy that I'm putting out there. I'm not trying to. It sucks. You know, sometimes like I have days like today where they just suck. It's important that you see that because it's not every day is not going to be fucking sunshine and rainbows. It's just not. So let's get right to it with these exercises, guys, and let's keep working, trying to be positive as we're pushing through these things. Even though my demeanor comes off a little bit negative today, I want people to understand that part of the process, sometimes frustration is a part of the process. And that's how I'm feeling right now. And as they would say in the movie Beer Fest, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's frustrating. Anyway, yeah. We're doing the F sharp G flat major scale, and then we're doing the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Then we're taking the tempo down to 100 beats per minute, and we're doing the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale. I'm following that up with the F sharp G flat, the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. First position, F sharp G flat minor major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F sharp G flat minor major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp G flat minor major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, I'll run through that again. There we go. Second, third, fourth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do from the first to the eighth position, the G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Okay? Third position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, did I say third? Duck face. Third position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 6th position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 7th position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. 'And finally, the 8th position, the octave position of the G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Ladies and gentlemen, And now we're going to take the tempo down 5 BPMs to 100 beats per minute, and we're going to do the minor pentatonic scales. Hashtag yeah. I went right to 100. Dope. Let's go. Bang. First position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale on 90 beats per minute. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G, F sharp, G flat major scale, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, F sharp, G flat, minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the G sharp, F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. First position. Third position. I'm sorry. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to play a fun game called Find the F. We're going to find the F on all different places, all up and down the fretboard, and then we're going to go right into the chords. The F sharp, G flat, and the G minor chords, I'm sorry. So we're at first and 13. Again, we're in E, A, D, G, B, E standard tuning. Top E string, same thing. First and 13 frets. That's where we find the F. And the bottom E string, same thing. First and 13. Then we go to 8 and 20. 8 and 20 on the A string. Then back to first and 13 on the E string. First and 13 on the E string. Then first and 13 on the top E string. Then first and 13 on the top E string. Then we go to 6 and 18 on the B string. That's right, 6 and 18. If you need to go more slowly, then go more slowly, okay? On the E string, it's back to first and 13. Then back to first and 13 on the bottom E string. Then we're going back to 8 and 20 on the A string. 8 and 20 on the A string. Then we're at 3 and 15 on the D string. That's right. 3 and 15 on the D string. Then back to 8 and 20 on the A string. 8 and 20 on the A string, then back to first and 13 on the E string. Let's back to first 13 on the E string, then back to first and 13 on the D string, first and 13 on the top E string, then back to 6 and 18 on the B string. That's right. Then we go to the G string. If you remember correctly, we're at 10 and 20, press 10 and 22 on the G string, which is right there. There we go. Then we go back to 3 and 15 on the D string. It's frets 3 and 15 on the D string. Then back to 8 and 20 on the A string. 8 and 20 on the A string. Then back to 1 and 13 on the E string. 1 and 13 on the E string. And we're going to finish up with this right here. Now we're going to do the chords. We're doing the inside, outside, or the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4-string chords, and we're going to go to the G minor chords and do the exact same thing. So let's start with the F sharp, G flat minor chords in the melody chords, or the outside chords as I affectionately call them. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again, and the inside chords. Now let's sound like this right here. Code switching. I'm going to toggle back to this main screen so that this doesn't shut down on me. If you have any questions, remember to refrain from having them or to asking them till the end. Or if you're going to post them in the chat section, understand I cannot answer them till the end. It's just easier that way. Now the bottom fourth or the rhythm chords that sound something like this right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right to the bottom 4-string chords that sound a little like that. All right, I'm gonna get right into the bottom 4-string chord. I'm gonna get right into the G minor chords, and we're gonna do that right now. Start with the melody. Let's go again. Now the inside chords. On the bottom, the rhythm chords. Sorry, my bad, Johnny. Bottom 4-string chords. That's how it sounds like this right here. What if I did an all ASMR music channel? Wouldn't that be funny? ASMR guitar. Actually, that is a cool title, ASMR guitar, but it feels like it'd be really, 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 really hard to do unless I was plugged in and then I could control the volume of the actual guitar. And that way I could have the mic really close to, you know, my face hole, as I call it. Yelling at the mic, your beard's weird. So I'm going to copy and paste this Antonio Visario song right into the description, or to the chat section of the video, so that we can get that going. I did not, again, I did not open the screen for the Melodies Music one because I'm an idiot. It's that simple. Sometimes we just jump. All right, so we're gonna pause that. Well, I'm gonna play through this one more time. Pause. Close. Please subscribe to these other people's channels on Instagram or on YouTube if you can. It helps them make more music, and making more music is good for us because when they create these stuff, sometimes they put out licks or bits and pieces of song that help us get better. So let's do this. So it sounds like. Now to the Melodies music thing, which sounds a little something like this. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. All right. We're going to go to the metronome and we're going to work on the ABC Polyphia riff. That is not going to be disappointing. I'm going to kill it today. Come on, T. Come on, Muzz. Come on, Muzz. Say what? Blade, blade. I'm struggling. I'm struggling between frustration and annoyance. My annoyance is leading my frustration. It's frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah. Solo time, improv time. This is frustrating. It's frustrating that I'm not perfect at this point after all these months, all this month. Improv. Next one.
Ras-le-bol des émotions.
I'm not upset with that one. I'm not impressed either. You know, just got some work to do. It's frustrating. I don't even want to rate today. It's average. It's just average. Average. It's like I'm up to the level, but I'm hitting that glass ceiling. Like I want to kill it every single day. I just, you know, some days I just don't kill it as hard as I want to. Today's one of those days. It's a frustrating moment for me. But again, I want people to see the process. I want you to understand that this isn't all fucking sunshine and rainbows. It's not every day it's like fucking perfect. It's just not gonna be. Okay. For those of you not joined the session before, I just want you to understand that I have days like this, and you're going to have days like this. Okay. So if you want to join me and you want to help alleviate some of that stress of being by yourself and the annoyance that you have by being by yourself and to try to break through those walls, by all means, join me on my live stream session. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee, and I've done this every single day for 406 consecutive or 405 consecutive sessions. give or take. I know I did 2 this week. I know I've done 3 or 4 or 5 sessions with 2-a-days by accident because of things, my schedule, whatever. If you've not joined the session before, my channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things are about the live stream. The live stream is about us practicing. The first part's about practicing. First practicing, getting better, scales, chords, things of that nature, different picking patterns, different strumming patterns, learning a bunch of different things, sweep picking, different exercises, things that we can do with the guitar that'll be fun, understanding progressions. Those are important. We haven't really done too much of those. We do those in improv, but not really done so much of those. But understanding music theory a little bit with guitar. And the second thing is about us understanding the fundamentals and understanding improvisational music. For us to get better at improvisational music, we have to do better practice. And for us to get better as overall musicians, we have to understand improvisational music and how to react. So we don't get writer's block. To do the third thing, which obviously the first 2 are with the goal of becoming the best guitarist we possibly can be, to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. To do the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. It's about me creating music in Logic Pro X, me using my voice, me using my guitar, or using my synthesizer instruments that I have, or using VST synthesizers so that I can create the best music I possibly can. For myself, 90% of the music, 90 to 95% of it will be music I create for myself. And the other 5 to 10%, depending on the week, will be music I create for other people, instrumental tracks more or less, as well as musical scores that I will be creating for people who work on short films. The fourth thing is when people don't really watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I've been, where I am, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. And if any of that sounds interesting to you, by all means, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It is the freest way to help me grow the channel. The second thing I ask people to do is, because I don't have the subscribers, and I'm not part of the Amazon affiliate program, and I don't have enough subscribers to get super chats or stickers or advertiser-driven revenue, I ask people to do the first thing, which is to donate to my Ko-fi account, which is ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is in the description of every single one of these videos for at least the last 3 months or so, if you want to donate to those channels. Now, if you don't, I get it. I understand. It's tough. But again, the minimum, or the you can donate as little as $1, or as little as $1.14, technically speaking, because dollar has gone down, and so it's basically €1. It's €1. So if you would like to donate €1 or more to the channel, that would be great. If you don't, I understand. Times is hard, and things are really expensive right now. And if you want to get involved into the cryptocurrency space, use my referral links to do so, because it does help out with the channel that way. So that's the second way you can help. Use my referral links. When you use my referral links to sign up for any of these websites, if you purchase $50 or more of worth of cryptocurrency, you make, I don't know how many transactions it is per site, but if you make X amount of transactions on any of those sites, basically between 5 and 10, after a period of 30 days, they will send you $100 cash back in cryptocurrency. Whatever they offer you, they will offer me. And because I'm using that $100 or $50 or whatever it is to reinvest $100 back into my channel at the end of the year, that is how it helps out with the channel. Again, it's 15 to 20% up to $100 is what I'd be adding to my channel. The idea is that I don't want to use my cryptocurrency account to float this business, because businesses are created so that they make money on themselves. And so if you're drawing from other businesses to keep one business afloat, that other business that you're keeping afloat is not a business. It's more of a charity. And as much as I would like to do this for free, this channel has to be, I have to generate at least net zero from this channel, which means everything I put into it, including my time, my energy, the picks I buy, the strings that I buy, the electricity that I'm using, the videos that I'm using to replace the products that I'm using to create the stuff, I have to make sure that it's net zero. And I've told everybody this before. It would be about $1,000 a month, which cuts out to be about $35 a session, which $35 a session is the equivalent of private lessons, well, 30-minute private lessons. So if I could get that net zero, that would be the ideal thing. Like, obviously I want to make more than that, but that is like the minimum, like where I have to start. That's the baseline. So if you want to help out with that with cryptocurrency, by all means do so. Again, you have to be careful, because I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, and I'll tell you what shouldn't you do with your money. I figure I enjoy trading crypto. Maybe you might too. So check it out for yourself. Again, subscribing to their websites and using my referral link is not a signature saying you have to purchase cryptocurrency. It just gives you an opportunity to navigate their website and to understand what cryptocurrency is. And some of them have learn and earn programs as well. Binance has a program where you can learn and earn cryptocurrency back by learning about different cryptocurrency companies and what their plans are. I'll learn about white paper and understanding what the companies are trying to do, and maybe make better investments or better ideas as to what kind of cryptocurrencies you'd like to invest in. Again, I'm not a day trader. I'm an investor, which means I don't care what happens from a day-to-day basis. I really care more or less what happens on a month, year sort of basis. So I look at it from month to month to see if I purchase more or make a sale or whatever it is. If that sounds good to you, by all means, go ahead and subscribe to those channels. And so really the third way, if you really want to help out, the second free way to help out and you don't have any money, you don't want to get involved in cryptocurrency, I understand that. But if you decide that you want to help out with the channel, but you don't have any money to purchase cryptocurrency or to donate $1 to the channel, the second free way to help me out is just subscribing to all my channels across all platforms. Subscribing to me on TikTok or Twitch or Facebook as of right now, and I will have my Instagram account up this week. That is my promise. Help me grow those channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't thank you enough for being here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sorry about the frustration. It fucking happens. It is what it is. And so I'm cursing a lot more because I'm frustrated, I'm tired, and it just happens. But it's out of this frustration I want people to see that it's going to flourish one day. And I don't want people to think that every day is fucking easy, because it's not, okay? I didn't want to be here today. I'm tired. My allergies are going. And I'm exhausted by the fact that I'm working hard and the results are not coming the way that I want them to. But I'm still going to fight through that pain, because doing nothing has consequences too, okay? Those consequences are, and I heard somebody say this earlier today, and this is an important thing. What did they say? They said something to the effect of, some of your biggest obstacles, or some of the things you should avoid the most, are not doing things when people aren't looking. Because though it's when you don't get, you're not held accountable for the things that you do behind closed doors, that can often disrupt your professional life. Meaning, if you are not putting in the work in your private life to obtain your professional career, to continue pushing your professional career, it's the things that you don't do that you get in trouble for, because people don't really hold you accountable for the things that you don't do, in the sense that, like, they're not going to sit there and tell you to eat your vegetables every day. You're just going to show up at the hospital one day with a bunch of clogged arteries. They're going to say, well, what have you not been doing? We didn't see you not eat vegetables. So we just assumed you were doing what you're supposed to do because you worked out all the time. We saw you had muscles, this, that, and the other, but your arteries are clogged. It means you're not getting enough fiber in your diet. That's an example. If you're not doing the work, one way or another, it will show up. So sometimes it's not about just putting in the work. It's about putting in the work that people don't see, and making sure that you hold yourself accountable in moments that you should, that most people would just be like, 5 minutes on the sofa, 5 more minutes of this show, 5 more minutes of that. If you put it down and you work on something that's important to you, important to drive, important to your situation, it helps. And I'm going to leave you with that, because it was a really cool thing that I learned. Not cool thing. It was a really helpful thing that made me want to get here today. Was I heard that on a show where somebody was like, sometimes it's not us. It's just sometimes it's the things that are easy to get away with that hurt us the most, in the sense that, like, if you're trying to work towards something professionally and you're not putting in the work, people don't see you do the work. They see you at work and you're doing okay. Sometimes you get in trouble because you don't know how to troubleshoot certain situations because you don't know it enough. Or, like I said, the clogged artery sort of thing. Like, people see that you're working out all the time, but they don't see that working out, also part of your workout, is your diet, and that's your health. And your health, sometimes people don't see it on your face or see it on your body, but the doctors will see it in your body when they're running these tests. You didn't eat enough fiber, enough vegetables, this, that, and the other, and that's why you have clogged arteries. You keep eating all this butter, and you understand why you're not losing any weight, or you're losing the weight because you have a fast metabolism, but you have terrible arteries, so it affects your heart. It's another example. But anyway, we won't get too much into that today. I'm so tired, and I'm thankful that I was able to get here today. It's been 406 consecutive sessions. I'm going to keep pushing through this. I just want people to see the process. Okay, some process, I heard somebody say you make people pay for the process. You tell them what to do, how to do it, but you don't show them the process. I believe showing people you don't have to show people every part of the process, but showing people the frustration and the grit that it takes to get to the next level is a big part of it too. And I think it helps motivate people to try to get to those next levels. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to build. If it has any value to you, or you feel like I'm adding any value to your life whatsoever, by all means, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, and I cannot do it with your help, but with your help, we can do it more quickly. Love you. Happy Sunday. Bye.